A cohort is a group of people that are bound together by a particular mission. So in the context of Mission 43, a particular cohort is the group of 25-ish fellows that get together and commit to evolving themselves as leaders for a particular year.
One of the greatest programs, I'll tell you right now, that I've benefited from Mission 43 is the Leaders Fellowship program. That program has transcended my life.
It's been really exciting for me to see how every cohort evolves and how the program just continues to get better.
I call it the premier leadership program in the nation.
You know, it's a 4-phase experience.
The first phase is lead yourself first. It's basically a time that we pull people out of their comfort zone and we kind of force them to look inward and figure out what they need to change in their personal life to actually be able to accept some of the lessons that will come later that will help them lead others. Phase 2 of the Leaders Fellowship is the Wilderness Immersion, which is probably one of the most impactful of the 4 phases of the Leaders Fellowship. We bring these people together, a lot of which, believe it or not, have never spent a night in the woods in their life. You know, we come here to meet at the field house. There's a lot of anxiety from a lot of folks because they're about to live in the backcountry somewhere in Idaho for 3 nights and 4 days with a team of people that aren't necessarily strangers, but they're certainly not family yet.
I'm nervous excited. I've been preparing for this.
Welcome, Cohort 6. Welcome, Cohort 6. Please go to the front of your team van in 5 minutes. 5 minutes in front of the team vans. Thank you.
Well, if I didn't have anxiety, I do now.
It's hard to freaking find something that you actually get nervous about. So if you're feeling that, join the club. We want you to go deep. I'm not talking about just busting your ass and being physical. I'm talking about actually getting in the conversations. I thank you guys so much for being a part of this, but we're all gonna have a good time. You're gonna be safe, and you're gonna come back here, and we'll see each other very soon, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Fucking go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, y'all got to give me a woo!
Yeah. Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I freaking did it. I feel really accomplished, but I think probably the best word is refreshed.
My heart feels very full. It feels very full coming out of the mountains.
It doesn't take that much to make a change. It just sometimes takes a chance to step away and be from the outside looking in.
The biggest reason I wanted to do this whole leadership fellowship was that I've felt so alone for so long.
You feel less lonely. Feel less lonely real fast.
I also really appreciated how all our team was so open.
We're so wrapped up and we're so immersed in all the things that happen to us on a daily basis, whether it's family or friends or business or work or just life in general. There's noise all the time. And to go out into a place like this and not have that, to just stop and to just think and to just be quiet for a moment, to ask yourself the questions you never have the opportunity to ask, which is one of the hardest things to do, to have a conversation with yourself, I think helps.
If I take one takeaway, it's how to think about the why, not the what. You know, why are you doing things, not what are you doing?
Then the phase 3 part of it, we had sessions once a month where they brought in leaders from the community who really shared their experience of how they navigated rising to the top of their field, and then how they kind of created balance within their life.
We don't look back and just tell war stories and drink beer, although obviously that does happen. But it's almost always forward-looking. What's next? What are you going to do with what you've learned? What are you going to do with what you've accomplished?
We're leaders. We're lifelong learners, and we inspire that next generation.
When we did the 4th phase, we were all together as a large cohort, and then everyone shared kind of where they were going to take things from this. And so it was really interesting to see what they took from the experience and how they were going to take it forward with them.
I don't think all military members need a handout. Most of them probably don't. Most of them just need a little guidance and a little help and to be pointed in a certain direction. I think Mission 43 does a great job of giving people an avenue that they can use to grow.
My confidence is built, my humility and my confidence at the same time, and I think all of us could agree on that.
If you want to take your life to the next level, show up here.